Proverbs 4. Listen, children, to your father's instructions, and be attentive to know prudence. For I give you good doctrine, do not forsake my law. Because I was a tender child in the company of my father, and the only one before my mother. And he taught me and said to me, let your heart hold fast to my words, keep my commandments, and live. Acquire wisdom, acquire intelligence, and do not forget or depart from the words of my mouth. Do not abandon her, and she will keep you, love her, and she will protect you. Wisdom is the main thing, so acquire wisdom, use everything you have to acquire understanding. Exalt her, and she will exalt you, and, embracing her, she will honor you. She will give your head a diadem of grace and give you a crown of glory. Listen, my son, and accept my words, and the years of your life will multiply. I have taught you in the way of wisdom, and in paths of righteousness I have made you walk. Walking along them, your steps will not be embarrassed, and if you run you will not stumble. Hold fast to instruction and do not let go, keep it, because it is your life. Do not enter the path of the wicked, nor walk in the way of the wicked. Avoid it, do not pass by it, avoid it and pass by. For they do not sleep unless they do harm, and sleep flees them unless they cause someone to stumble. For they eat the bread of wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the righteous is like the light of dawn, which shines brighter and brighter until it is a perfect day. The way of the wicked is like darkness, they don't even know what they're tripping over. My son, pay attention to my words, to my reasons incline your ear. Do not let them go away from your eyes, keep them in the depths of your heart. For they are life to those who find them, and health to their whole body. Above all that must be guarded, guard your heart, because the sources of life come from it. Turn away from you the falseness of your mouth, and put away from you the wickedness of your lips. Let your eyes look straight ahead, and your eyelids look straight before you. Ponder the path of your feet, and may all your paths be well ordered. Do not decline to the right or to the left, remove your foot from evil. Proverbs 5. My son, listen to my wisdom, to my intelligence incline your ear. So that you may keep my advice and your lips may observe knowledge. For the lips of the strange woman drip with honeycombs, and her taste is sweeter than oil. But its end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a double-edged sword. Her feet descend to death, her steps are permeated with hell. Lest you ponder the paths of life, its wanderings are wandering, you will never know them. Now therefore, children, listen to me, and do not turn away from the words of my mouth. Let your path be far from her, and do not approach the door of her house. So that you do not give your honor to others, and do not give the years of your life to cruel people. So that your effort does not satisfy strangers, and all the fruit of your work ends up in someone else's house. And in the end you will come to groan, not to consume your flesh and your body. And then say, how I hated the correction, and my heart despised reproof. And I did not listen to the voice of those who taught me, nor did I listen to my teachers. In the midst of the congregation and the assembly I found myself in almost all evil. Drink water from your spring, and from the streams of your well. Would your fountains spill out outside, and streams of water in the streets? Let them be for you alone, and not for the strangers with you. May your spring be blessed, and rejoice in the wife of your youth. Like a loving deer and a graceful gazelle, her breasts satisfy you at all times, and by her love be drawn perpetually. And why, my son, would you allow yourself to be attracted by another woman, and embrace the breast of a stranger? Behold, the ways of a man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he weighs all his paths. As for the wicked, his iniquities will bind him, and with the ropes of his sin he will be held. He will die, because he walked carelessly, and through the excess of his madness he will be lost. Proverbs 6. My son, if you stood as guarantor for your companion, if you gave your hand to the stranger, and you let yourself be trapped by your own words, and thou hast taken hold of the words of thy mouth. Do this now, my son, and free yourself, since you have fallen into the hands of your companion. Go, humble yourself, and trouble your companion. Do not make your eyes sleepy, nor let your eyelids fall asleep. Deliver yourself like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, and like a bird from the hand of the fowler. Go to the ant, you lazy one, look at your ways, and be wise. For she, having no leader, no guard, no ruler, she prepares her bread in the summer, in the harvest he gathers his food. O lazy one, how long will you lie down? When will you rise from your sleep? A little sleeping, a little slumbering, a little resting with arms crossed. Thus will your poverty come like a criminal, and your need like an armed man. The evil man, the wicked man, has a perverted mouth. He nods with his eyes, talks with his feet, and makes signs with his fingers. There is perversity in his heart, he plots evil all the time. He is sowing strife. Therefore his destruction will come suddenly, he will suddenly be broken without healing. These 6 things the Lord hates, and the 7th his soul abhors: haughty eyes, lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, the heart that devises wicked thoughts, feet that rush to run towards evil, the false witness who speaks lies, and the one who sows discord between brothers. My son, keep your father's commandment, and do not forsake your mother's law. Bind them perpetually to your heart, and hang them around your neck. When you walk, it will guide you; when you lie down, he will keep you; when you wake up, he will talk to you. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and the rebukes of correction are the way of life. To keep you from the vile woman, and from the flattery of the stranger. Do not covet her beauty in your heart, nor dwell on her eyes. Because of a prostitute one goes so far as to ask for a piece of bread, and the adulteress hunts for the precious soul. Can anyone catch fire in her bosom without her clothes being burned? Or can anyone walk on hot coals without their feet being burned? So shall he who enters his neighbor's wife remain; no one who touches it will be innocent. A thief is not insulted when he steals to satisfy himself when he is hungry. And if he is found, he will pay the amount 7 times. He will have to give away all the goods in his house. Therefore, what he commits adultery with a woman is lack of understanding. He who does this destroys his soul. He will find punishment and vilification, and his reproach will never be erased. Because jealousy will anger the husband, in no way will he forgive in the day of vengeance. He will not accept any ransom, nor will he conform no matter how much you increase the gifts. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and make a comment.